happening, guys? This is Nagpal for iGyaan.in, and today we're going to be quickly unboxing and taking a look at the new Samsung Galaxy Y Pro Duos. This is a dual SIM version of the Galaxy Y Pro, which was a QWERTY smartphone from Samsung. So this is a touch and type phone with dual SIM capabilities. Now this has something which Samsung calls hybrid dual SIM, and what that does is you basically have two active SIM cards. On the box you'll see that you get a 2 GB micro SD card free and standard Samsung packaging. Unfortunately, this box is already open, so my trusty old knife won't come in handy this time around. Looks more or less like the Galaxy Y, which we just unboxed in our previous video, with a full-size keyboard. So let's quickly go ahead and unbox it and take a look at what comes in the box and then take a look at the device itself. So first and foremost in the box is the Galaxy Y Pro Duos. I'm going to put that aside for the time being. And you can see the micro SD card, which was similar to the Galaxy Y. You do have different earphones in this, and we kind of prefer these. These are the Samsung in-ear earphones, and they do come with an inline microphone. You do get additional ear tips, 3 additional sizes for these earphones, and we've seen these earphones in the past. So they seem to be of really nice quality. They don't have a lot of bass, but they're really clear. This is the battery. The battery is a 1350 milliampere hour battery, so 50 milliamps more than that of the Galaxy Y Duos. And the standard stuff is a USB to micro USB charging data syncing cable, along with a an AC to micro USB charging adapter. And of course, you have documentation in the box, which is the quick start guide along with the warranty certificate. That's everything from the box. I'm going to quickly get rid of all of these things so that I can give you a quick demo of the Pro Duos, the Y Pro Duos. Okay, so this is the Y Pro Duos, and it runs on an 832 MHz processor. You can see over here is the front of the device. And as you can see, there is a slightly smaller screen when you compare it to the Y over here. It's a 2.6-inch diagonal 400 pixels by 240 pixel display, and it gives it a pixel per inch density of about 179. And the display, that means, is a lot denser in terms of pixels per inch compared to the display on the Galaxy Y, the Galaxy Y Duos. On the top over here are a couple of sensors next to the earpiece, and in the front also is a front-facing VGA camera, which will possibly allow video calling over 3G. You do have hardware buttons for Android, your menu button, the home button, the back button, as well as a search button, and you have an optical trackpad which also has a center selection button, so almost identical to a BlackBerry device. You do have a full QWERTY keyboard, and there is no differentiation between the keys of the keyboard, so it might be a little difficult to type on this keyboard till the time you get used to it, but the keys are raised and they do have a oval shape, so they should be easy to type on. On the back you will see the old style finish that we saw on the Wave phones, and you also have a 3.15 megapixel camera along with the speakerphone. This finish is kind of glossy as well as fingerprint resistant, so it's a nice finish, but we saw that the color comes off really easily, and we kind of prefer the finish that we found on the Galaxy Y Duo. So it's really nice, smooth touch finish. Compared to that, this is easily damageable. On the right of the device, you will see the power lock and unlock button. On the top, you will see a 3.5mm headphone hands-free kit attaching port, along with a small hole or a tab to pull out the back cover. On the left is a hole to attach a lanyard or a charm if you like to do that, along with the volume toggle or the volume rocker. On the bottom is a microphone pinhole over here, along with your micro USB charging as well as data syncing port. On the back, like I said, 3.15 megapixel camera, speakerphone, and the Samsung logo. Pulling out the back cover reveals a similar to the Galaxy Y Duos. The Y Pro Duos also has dual GSM SIM card slots, along with a micro SD card slot up here where I'm going to insert the micro SD card, and I'm going to quickly pop in the battery, turn on the device. Okay, so you'll see a Galaxy Pro type of user interface over here. It's almost in landscape at all times. There is a sensor in the device, but that does not change the main layout of the menu. So you do have your dock on the right hand side over here, along with your widgets and your shortcut icons in this tabulated format. You can of course add widgets, shortcuts and wallpapers like any other Android device. And you do have a notification panel again like any other Android device. I'm just going to quickly jump into settings and show you that this device is running. So the touchscreen doesn't seem really nice to touch. It just is just selecting things on the screen without me actually selecting them. Either it's dirty. Okay, it seems to be much better now. So I guess it was some glue left over from the cover that I removed from it. So coming into the About screen, you have Android 2.3.6 over here. Of course, it has TouchWiz. And if we hold on the home button, you'll see that we can pull out the task manager. I just want to look at the lock screen over here. And you do have the old Samsung TouchWiz lock screen. So your notification should show up on that. Quickly take a look at the dialer. And we do have video calling over here. So definitely you can make video calls over 3G. You can pull out the keypad as well, I believe. Okay, so you need to dial using the keypad from below, not on-screen keys. And looks like a fairly decent phone, guys. We're going to be reviewing this in depth for you and coming out with a full review. I'm just going to quickly jump into the camera and see what that looks like. So seems like a really nice camera. There is no tap to focus, but I believe that it's an autofocus camera. Looks like a fixed focused camera, guys. So this is not an autofocus camera. In fact, this is a fixed focus camera, but you do have Samsung settings over here. So that was a quick look at the new Samsung Galaxy Y Pro Duos. This is a dual SIM version of the Y Pro that was launched earlier last year. This device comes in at a market price of 11,090 rupees, but you can get it for much cheaper, around 9,500 in the market, or about $200 to be precise. Seems like a good phone for those who like to type and who message a lot and would like Android on their devices. So that's the Galaxy Y Pro Duos unboxing and quick hands-on. I'm going to be coming out with a full review shortly, so stay tuned for that, guys. For more unboxing videos, reviews and tutorials, log on to iGyaan.in. If you have any questions or need anything specific answered in the review, leave a comment below or log on to our forum, igyaanforum.com. You can also catch us on Facebook, Twitter and on Google+. The links to those are at the end of this video or in the description below. Do take out the time, subscribe to our channel, guys. youtube.com/iGyaan, youtube.com/iGyaanTV to get the latest video updates from iGyaan directly. For iGyaan.in, this has been Brother Nagpal. Thank you guys for watching.